The Hartley Show is an entertainment program and does not own any of the copyrighted material featured in this episode. All copyrighted material featured will be used as fair use for the purposes of criticism, comment, news reporting, and/or research. Taki taki.
Today on The Hartley Show, I'm going to be talking to Darryl from Netherworld Collectibles. I'm here with Darryl Gasbarri, Netherworld Collectibles. So you're at this new location in New West. What's the address? You might as well mention. I'll rattle off the address, eh?
Oh yeah, we just moved to a new location, 736 12th Street, New West. I'm right next door to Press Start Video Games and DS Tactical.
DS Tactical.
So it's a really good cross between businesses that I didn't have in North Burnaby. Mm-hmm. North Burnaby, there's lots of banks and lots of haircut places and lots of restaurants.
And you're competing with stinky old Taz.
Yeah, Taz was down the road too. Yeah, I noticed he was ribbing me online. That was pretty funny.
He was ribbing you on.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, stuff's cheaper at Taz." I'm like, "No, it's not."
Now you've only been here for about a week now, right?
Just been open for a week. Yeah.
You got a sense of the community yet?
Actually, the community here is really good. Like, I got some people from the city posted a bunch of stuff about me, and the guys next door put a welcome to the neighborhood on their Facebook. I mean, I never had any of that in North Burnaby. So I would say that the community here is so far, I'm liking it. I'm liking it quite a bit.
So I want to first off mention what an open, great store. I actually prefer this location right now.
I do too.
I know you've got less space, but it feels more open.
Yeah, when I took the island out was for a very specific reason. I mean, yeah, the store is a little thinner. But it had to have stroller and wheelchair access on all sides. So it actually made more sense to pull the island out and do the slat wall all the way around, whereas on the other store it was only on two sides.
And is that a New West requirement for businesses?
Nope.
You just wanted to be cool to people with wheelchairs and strollers.
I have a few customers
you
with
like
wheelchairs.
Babies and people in wheelchairs.
I can't stand kids, but that's like, it's just being, as retail savvy as you can be, right?
Gotcha.
I mean, you don't want to make it difficult for anyone to shop.
Gotcha.
Right. So that's why I wanted it open like that.
You heard it here, folks. He doesn't want to make it difficult for anyone to shop. So I want to address one thing. When we've done interviews with you in the past, when we cover stuff in the store, the knife section's all but gone now, right? No big cut a car door open, kill machine knives, because your knife guy vanished off the face of the planet, right? You murdered him, didn't you?
I did not, but he did.
He murdered him.
He did. He did disappear. But that's not to say that I won't get them back. I'm just looking for a new distributor. So I mean, it's
right.
And who knows? He might surface. But I mean, when you sell knives out of the trunk of a car.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Right,
I mean, he's a good guy. Maybe something happened. I don't know.
He's a good guy.
That
sounds like a lot of backpedaling. Yeah. So, what's your favorite hot item right now?
Oh God!
God! That sounds wicked.
Yeah, we have them on sale. I really like the quarter scale stuff that NECA's doing right now. The latest one that came out's Nightmare on Elm Street, and it's just gorgeous. Like the way they do it is brilliant. And they got licenses for a lot of the great stuff, all the Alien stuff, Predator, pretty much all like the slasher stuff, with the exception of Halloween, and I don't know why that is.
That is weird.
Yeah, but
no love for the Mike Myers.
Yeah, it's just super weird. But hey, they do very good product for my genre. Absolutely, right? You have to carry NECA stuff. It's a standard, right? It really is.
So, is there an item from NECA that's the big seller right now?
Pretty much anything licensed from NECA in my genre will always sell.
Gotcha.
Whether it's Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Alien, Predator, those are all solid licenses. Jaws, Army of Darkness, different companies do those, but it's still like solid licenses. Anything that was iconic from the 70s and the 80s will always do well.
How's the World of Walking Dead stuff doing for you nowadays?
That's been saturated, I think, beyond repair.
Saturated beyond repair.
I think so. I mean, like you do as a retailer have a very limited amount of time to move this product, and as we know, if something is popular, they will cram it down your throat until you're sick of it, right? I mean, if you can wander into Walmart and find Walking Dead merch, well, then I'm out of the game.
Right.
So you do have a very limited time. And as far as I can tell, on the merchandise level, like the show is great. A lot of people love the show and they still watch it. Fantastic. But on my end, the merchandise is on the downslide for that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but something else will take its place. It always does.
And it's that matter of supply and demand.
Correct.
When it's in the big box stores, people are gonna get it there for like $2, and you have to charge a reasonable amount for it, which is probably gonna be a couple bucks more.
Absolutely. With the
hello phone.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, with the horrendous exchange rate that we're at right now. I mean,
Right.
Being a Canadian business and ordering everything out of the U.S. That exchange rate is really bad. When I first opened the store almost 5 years ago, we were on par.
Yeah.
And and now my last invoice was like,
It's been 5 years?
39%. Yeah, in February it will be.
Wow.
Yeah, so like we're about 4.5, just over.
Son of a bitch.
So moving to the new location has helped that quite a bit. I mean, I do like the smaller location. It's much more close knit. It actually feels like the horror shop that I wanted to go with originally.
Personally, what nerdy horror stuff are you into right now?
Oh my
It
God.
doesn't have to be nerdy. What horror stuff are you into right now?
What I like a lot, like I'm still, like I grew up in the 80s, so a lot of the 80s stuff and the 70s stuff, I'm really into Hammer. Anything that I can find Hammer horror, I'm all over.
Hammer horror.
Yeah, Hammer. Yeah. Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing,
Oh,
like,
all right. I never heard it referred to as hammer horror. What does that mean?
Hammer horror is like that. That's like those the Hammer Studio,
Oh, I see. Okay.
and the genre that they kind of took off on was all the horror genre. So I really, in fact, when I was at the comic show yesterday, I picked up an old Hammer horror magazine when I was there.
What movies would that include then?
Oh my
famously?
God, there are so many.
That's not Boris Karloff.
No, that's Universal.
Okay, right.
That's much older. Universal did like Bela Lugosi, Boris Karloff, all that stuff. Hammer pretty much started out, I think, in like the 50s, but started doing a lot of the horror stuff into the late 60s and all through the 70s and the 80s. They still produce movies now, but they're not like they were.
Well, give me a title, like a movie title
Of the old ones or the new ones?
the old stuff. The old stuff.
Of the old stuff? Oh, like Scars of Dracula.
Scars of Dracula. Never heard of that.
Well, okay. That's pretty much every vampire movie made by Hammer starred Christopher Lee as the Dracula, and Peter Cushing was usually Van Helsing, and they did a whole series of them. But they did tons of them. Like Curse of the Werewolf is like the Hammer version of what the Universal Werewolf was. That's just what I tend to gravitate towards.
And modern day stuff from them?
Modern day stuff for me is tough. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with the current movie industry.
Okay.
Because I've always been a practical effects guy, and I see that disappearing and being taken over by computer-generated effects. And we've talked about this before, and I don't mind if there's a marriage between the two.
Right.
But it seems that it's going more to the digital. I prefer when things are handmade, right? Because we hand make a lot of stuff here, right? There's no CGI in my shop.
If you wanted to have one message about your store right now, what would it be?
Come on down, check it out. Check it out.
Well, that was easy.
I know. I mean, like that's basically what it is. I mean, come down, see the new location. There's lots of new things coming down the pipe because during the kerfuffle of the move, which was a nightmare.
Right, I'll bet.
I couldn't really move and order at the same time, so there was a little lull in what was coming in, but all that stuff's coming in now. But it is a very good location. I love it.
So there you have it. Netherworld Collectibles at
736 12th Street, New West.
Come on down, dress up, Drac, and
Buy stuff.
As always, a big thanks to you for watching. A massive thanks to Darryl for letting us hang out here in Netherworld Collectibles.
Anytime.
And I'll just throw this out to you folks watching. What kind of horror stuff are you into? Let us know what you're into. Maybe you'll even find it here.
Chances are they will, and if they can't, I will find it.
Until next time, folks.